Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So let's take a look where they are now. Previously, I've had a look at the K52 alliances to see where they landed up after the invasion of VRM, Valal Morghulis. K52 was invaded on the 30th of March 2020, and as we can see, VRM, Valal Morghulis, they moved to K54 but continued their invasion. There have been some fairly recent developments now where some members have joined VRM and they've gone on to capture 2 more great castles in K52. Tang Dynasty, what's left, are still in K52. Legion changed names to Paradox. It seems like they're no longer being held together, and we've had some of their top players, like Hyperion, move to K52. FHS have moved. THP, the Hounds Puppies, they are now the controlling alliance for K52. RTF moved. SLM moved. KOL, Knights of Light, are still in K52. And GEA have moved from K52. So let's have a look at the K52 alliances that have remained. Right, so here we are in K52. Tan, what's left of us? That's me, one of my alts. You can see that there's very little left of Tan within K52. Just a small amount of us. Stargate is still there. Howard Hadid and King Zulu. But let's go on and take a look in terms of what happened at the last castle siege. THP still have King's Landing. KSA has got Storm End. Sunspear went to THP. River Run was taken by Valal Morghulis, the invaders, as well as Casterly Rock. Cole still maintains Area, and KSA has High Garden as well as Storm's End. Right, so what is going on? Let's go and have a look. Casterly Rock. There's some of the remainder of PDX. And here we can see Casterly Rock, some more of them. Some of the big players have come across from Legion. Dazari being one of the bigger players. And still a few of them about. Here's the biggest player, Hyperion. Over 1 billion in power, 40 million in merit. And you can see within the VRM, the most powerful player. The rest are on K54. Here are the K52 Legion players. So the question is, are they planning to move? Are they planning to stay? Are they staying in K52? Will they try and take more castles? Well, we just have to wait and find out. Let's have a look at some of the remaining alliances. So I said before, KSA, THP, Cole are some of the alliances that remained. Let us have a look at THP to see how they've changed over time. As Rulian Alliance, they've done very well. They've managed to grow themselves very successfully in the invaded kingdom. You can see now almost close to 11 billion in power. And there are some of their top players doing really well, very successful. Looks like being the ruling alliance has really helped them. Let us have a look at some of the other alliances that have remained. At Erie, we've got the Kings of Light, the Knights of Light, and they've remained. Still sitting around the 3 billion in terms of power, but they've really held themselves together since the start of K52 in July last year. Doing really well. We've got KSA. Let's see where they've got their hive. Only looks like a few. So there's KSA, sitting at around 6 billion in power, doing really good in K52. And let's have a look then at PPS, based up in Winterfell. So here we've got PPS, close to 5 billion in power. Looks like a French alliance, doing really well. So I think that's more or less it in K52. Let's maybe just go in and double check. Let's have a look at those rankings. They're the most powerful players. Killer Yagami left last year, but still lands up in the ranking. So VRM dominating the top. And in individual elimination, looking really good from THP, the Hounds Puppies. Let's have a look at those Alliance power rankings. THP on top. Kingdom of Angels, then the Witch, PPS. Knights of Light, Paradox is still there, and Tang Dynasty. And then some of the smaller alliances that still remain. So now that I'm based in K52 again, we can expect more regular updates as to what's happening in the kingdom.